In a world where the laws of physics don't apply, Asher was a curious 10-year-old boy who loved exploring the unknown. He had always been fascinated by the concept of time travel, and often found himself lost in thought about the possibilities it presented. One day, while wandering through the woods, Asher stumbled upon a strange device that looked like it had come straight out of a sci-fi movie. As he examined it, a voice suddenly spoke out to him. "Hello, Asher. I am Brain, a time traveler from the future." Asher couldn't believe his ears. He had always dreamed of meeting a time traveler, and here one was, standing right in front of him. Brain explained to Asher that he had traveled back in time to warn humanity about a catastrophic event that would lead to a post-apocalyptic world. He showed Asher images of the future, and they were bleak. The world was in ruins, and there were very few survivors. Asher was determined to help prevent this disaster from happening. Brain gave him a small device that would allow him to travel through time, and together, they set out on their mission. Their first stop was the year 2050. They arrived in a world that was vastly different from the one they had left behind. The air was thick with pollution, and the sky was a sickly shade of gray. They discovered that the cause of this environmental disaster was a large corporation that had been dumping toxic waste into the oceans for years. Asher and Brain knew they had to stop them. Using the device, they traveled back to the present day and began gathering evidence against the corporation. They worked tirelessly, day and night, until they had enough to bring them to justice. The corporation was shut down, and the oceans were saved. Asher and Brain returned to the future to see the results of their actions. The world was a much better place, and the people were happy and healthy. As they prepared to return to their own time, Brain revealed to Asher that he was actually his future self. He had traveled back in time to guide his younger self and prevent the disaster that had almost destroyed the world. Asher was shocked, but also filled with a sense of pride. He had helped save the world, and he had done it with the help of his future self. As they said their goodbyes, Brain gave Asher one last piece of advice. "Always remember, Asher, that the choices you make today will affect the future. Make good choices, and the future will be bright." With that, Asher returned to his own time, filled with a sense of purpose and determination. He knew that he had the power to make a difference, and he was ready to take on the world.